All right, boys, we're going to be rating all the female elite skins from Siege on a tier list.
Is there a particular reason why you went with the females, Don?
We can do the men later. You know what they say, women and children first.
Children, what was that?
We're rating skins, Sleepy Joe. Focus up.
All right, who's first?
I say let's do this alphabetically. First up is Ash.
She's got to be an A.
I'd put her in B. Her animation is her on the phone. What's so special about that?
I gotta agree with Biden here. I'd put her in A. Being on the phone is cool. Like, yeah, I know I'm MVP, but let me finish this phone call first.
Didn't you get exposed for listening in on phone calls, Barrack?
We're going off topic here, but I kind of see it now. Let's put her in B.
Unbelievable.
Next up is the Tomb Raider Ash Elite.
Beautiful. S tier.
I agree. Did you know that on the right angle you can actually see her nips?
Why do you know this?
It's a fact. No malarkey.
Nips aside, her animation is great.
I agree. We can put her in S tier, but not cause of her titty textures. Next up is the Cavera Elite.
I like it. Has to be A tier.
What? We could have had a much better elite like an assassin or something, but we got this pile of shit. C tier max.
Donnie, have you ever been interrogated by a Cav elite? Shit gets me bricked up.
At your age?
Trust me, I was surprised too.
I think you guys are going very off topic here. Her animation is all right, and I do agree with Trump that we could have gotten a better elite. But let's compromise and put her in B. All right, next up is Doki.
Sad, straight up ass. Why is she dancing on my screen? And to that god-awful music?
I agree with Don here. I'd put her in F.
If you two are agreeing on something, it's got to be right.
Who's up next?
Ella.
Oh yes, S tier.
What? No. You can't rate her that high just because she reminds you of Ivanka.
Good one, Barry.
No, believe me, I genuinely like her.
Come on, man. She's a C at best. Why is she painting the screen?
I agree with Big J here. We're putting her on C. Let's move on. Next up is Habana.
I love it. S tier.
Yeah, even though she's Chinese, I like this elite a lot.
She's Japanese.
How stupid can you be, Trump?
Fake news. I'm not stupid. It was just a mistake. I love Japan. The U.S. and the Japanese have had a great loving history together.
You can't be serious.
Honestly, Donald, you can't even, sometimes you fucking, can't.
Can't what? At least I can speak properly.
Can you two try and be nice to each other for once?
All right. I can say that you weren't the worst president in recent history, Joe.
What's that supposed to mean?
Thanks, Donald.
Right, Habana on S tier. Let's move on.
Don't think this is over, Donald, but we'll talk about this later, because next up is Iana.
Put her in S, man.
I agree. Huge.
Huge what?
Come on, Barrack, don't act dumb here. She's got absolute melons.
I personally like cloning myself just to see under my skirt.
Same.
Yeah, I can't lie. We've all done it. S tier. All right, we've got Mira next.
I love me a Spanish baddie, but this is a bang average elite skin. You can't even tell a difference when you put the Mira window on the wall.
Wall? I love reinforcing all the walls, you know.
Stop going off topic, Donald. Jesus. But yeah, we agreeing on her being on C?
Yeah.
C. That's yes in Spanish. You know, I like all Spanish-speaking people.
Jesus fucking Christ.
If I lose to this guy next year, I swear to God.
Before we go down that rabbit hole, we've got 5 more elites to go.
Fine, but just because I like you, oh boo-boo.
Thanks, Donald. You're not too bad yourself. Next up is Malusi.
It's all right, you know. B tier.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
You wish you could.
What was that?
All right, stop you guys. I'm putting her on B. Next is Nomad.
S tier. Just love everything about her.
Putting Nomad on S tier won't put you in the good books with the Arabs, Donald.
I'd say C tier then.
Yeah, I agree. I had almost forgotten what the animation even was for her. Next up is Valkyrie.
I love everything about her except the hair.
I wonder why.
I actually really like the animation. It fits well with her ability. What do you guys think? Should I put her in A tier?
No, put her on B.
I'm good with A. She's a true American patriot.
Fine, you persuaded me, Joe.
What?
On A she goes then. Last up we have Zofia.
I like the way she handles a gun. Beautiful.
It looks pretty cool. I agree. Shall we put her on B?
B? No.
Let's put her on B because her Resident Evil Elite skin is the one that should go on A in my opinion.
I agree with Barry. B for her normal elite and A for the Resident Evil one.
Fine.
All right, I'm getting off. Michelle got some chocolate chip cookies, but that's not the only chocolate chips you'll be having tonight.
Yeah, that's my cue. I'm out. Good night, fellas.
Good night, folks. We were pretty civil tonight. Unlike when we were deciding who the hottest operator in the game.
Let's not talk about that day.
Yeah, see you lads tomorrow.